Oh, ahoy, morning breathers, and welcome to Thursday. Happy Thursday.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't do that. That's Peter's line.
Peter's.
Yeah, and I'm that's my bad. Sorry, Peter. Peter's busy.
It's all right.
Peter's got stuff going on.
He's got things going on. He's a mass of work.
He
right
is.
from the get-go.
He is. He's a flurry of button
You
pushing.
and I are just sitting here doing twiddling our thumbs.
In fact, I wasn't paying attention. I was on my phone, and he said 5, and I'm like, oh, I should probably pay attention.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Time to go. The glorious Greta is en route.
She is en route. She is coming in super hot this morning.
Here she comes now.
Well, here it is right now.
Speaking of the glorious Greta.
I was so close.
You did. You
I
missed
know.
it right in 30 seconds. That's pretty good.
Hi.
Welcome.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. we just started ahoying, so you didn't miss much.
I didn't miss much. Good.
Peter,
Good.
I think Peter's got his chores done.
I did.
Good. So welcome everybody, and happy Thursday again. I noticed already this morning Cindy was in early.
Yeah.
With an ahoy. So
Cindy, Jimmy, Paula, Jeff, my mom.
is there any report on pickles and things of that nature?
I have them. I have not popped them open yet.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not that I have to wait for a sandwich, but I'm kind of waiting for the perfect
that'd be
sandwich
good.
opportunity
I see.
to pop those onto.
Are they?
They're homemade canned pickles by Cindy.
Like I can't
So
think of the word.
there's a dill, and then there's a bread and butter.
Oh, I love bread and butter.
Yes.
Are they slice? What are those called? I'm like blanking. Are they full spears?
The ones are more.
bills are rare.
They're more spears.
Okay.
The bread and
Slices?
butter are slices.
Slices. Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
So Cindy brought them. With some salsa.
Nice.
Yes. So I have not had the opportunity to pop it open. Peter said he had this. He tried some of the salsa though, and says it's pretty dang good.
It's pretty good.
Very good.
Pretty
All
good.
right. Very good. Where are we at now? You're keeping it very close to your vest.
I am.
Like I don't even know where it is.
No, Cindy, not dill, lime pickles, sweet pickles. Oh, sorry. So no, I'm not. She says I'm afraid to try. I am not afraid to try it. I am just waiting for the opportunity to get the full experience.
Got it. Okay. Fine.
And when I do, I anticipate it'll be
You
fantastic.
take a picture.
I might.
I think you should.
I might.
So I was gone yesterday, but I watched your show. It was an interesting show.
Oh, I had Jack on yesterday.
Jack was on yesterday. That's
your friend?
SPP's friend,
Nice.
who really didn't have any good stories to tell about you, Peter.
Which is a
He
good thing.
he
Which is a
chose
good
not to.
thing.
Yes, or he was being nice.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Not a
Is
single story he told started with, we had to, here, hold my beer.
Not one.
That's
I
okay.
can't believe that ever happened either, Peter.
Yeah. There was a story about something on the beach in Florida, right? Or Texas, I can't remember. But
It was in Florida.
yeah, where there was beer involved, but they didn't have to put it down to do something.
That reminded me. I understand where he's coming from on that story because you think, I don't know where it is,
Yeah.
until you're on the beach and everything looks the same,
Yes.
and it really does. I was down in Sanibel one time and Patty and I took a walk and
Yep.
walked by that place more than once and finally called and said, somebody come outside and wave so we know where you're at.
Well, related but unrelated. I just read this morning, Panama City Beach, Florida. The police chief said, no more.
Don't come here.
Don't come here.
Oh.
We are done with spring break in Panama Beach, Florida.
Is it still a thing? Spring break, wherever? I mean, they go anywhere south, right?
I assume. I guess, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Been a long time.
Yeah.
We're still on break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spring break.
Well, I don't know when Peter went, but couldn't have been more than 5 years ago.
Would have been 2020, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Did you go somewhere fun?
We went to Destin. Went to Destin.
Was it bumping?
It was bumping. It was bumping.
There's a new one. Is that on my list?
It's probably too old of a word
I don't see
for
it.
my days.
That's a millennial word, not a Gen Z word.
Well,
Yeah.
it's today's teen slang. All right. We'll make the list. Well, I know this, that The Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you,
Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew this morning with the glorious Greta is sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Willie.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Willie.
Willie, and all the Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh as it says on the
Yes, it does. Love it.
So Thursday, yesterday, I did go golfing yesterday. That's not why I wasn't here, but
But it's a side benefit.
opening round of Senior League. for
Senior
Washington.
League.
Nice.
A good day for that.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
We had a great crowd,
Good.
and the golf was good. And that was that. And I did see John the Voice. He popped in with a couple of his friends, and so I spent a little time with them. And then that was that. So here I am, and I'm dressed like this today because I'm going golfing again.
There you go.
Nice.
Going up to Solon to golf at Saddleback. So I can't just let time waste this morning. I'm gonna be on the road by 8 o'clock.
All right. Okay.
So I'm not cutting the show short or anything like that.
Well, John was in yesterday with Jack, and the two of them stayed after the show for like 45 minutes, just
Really?
chatting it up. So,
Wonder what that was all about.
well, when I left, I had an appointment, so I finally left. But it's a lot of sports
Sports.
talk. A lot of
Okay.
sports talk.
Yeah.
He's doing soccer.
He is.
Soccer stuff?
He's calling
Okay.
the soccer games.
Nice. Is
He'll
he
be here
staying with you?
tonight.
Does he live with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
He took the extra bedroom. So
Nice.
yeah.
You know, the other day we were talking about strange things left behind in Ubers.
Oh, yeah,
And I read this story that you had, and it reminded me of it.
yeah. Okay.
Which one was it? Now I got to think which one it was. Yeah. All right. It wasn't a robe or a phone charger left behind in a room in Pine River,
Yeah.
Sheboygan, Michigan. It was,
Sheboygan.
there was a cleaning crew that came into this room, and they looked under the bed and found Wally, a real friendly gator. The motel manager said he had no idea the alligator was in the room, but he called the guest who said he was taking Wally to elementary schools to show him around to children. And when he got up that morning, he couldn't find him, and just thought he got out.
So he just left.
We didn't think to look under the bed.
Didn't think to look under there. He said, you really couldn't miss it, the manager said. It's 3 foot long. The guy came back from Detroit and picked up his alligator
Wally.
and went about his day.
Well, I think we were talking with the Uber that, like the mattress and some of the other stuff, it might, you can't pay to dispose of it and you don't know what to do with it. So you just like, oh, sorry, I left it in the Uber.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with a 3-foot alligator? And you're like,
yeah.
oh, well, sorry, I forgot. It's a 3-foot alligator.
Yikes.
In a
quite
hotel
thing.
room.
That's quite a thing to just,
I wonder how he got it
he's
in there.
gone.
Yeah, he's stuck it down his
Yeah.
pants. Is that an alligator in your pocket or?
Oh, man. So that I thought when I was reading that, you always have these things on it.
Well, if you want to call back to the other day, the other day we were talking about jousting. I watched that jousting
Yes.
show. So, and it occurred to me, the old saying, why women live longer than men. This is why. I continue to watch this show, a couple more episodes of it. So, and I also found a clip on YouTube that that I sent to Peter. So I'm going to have Peter call it up. So these are guys that are jousting.
Oh, Full Metal joust.
Full metal.
Metal
Now watch this.
jousting.
This is just the clips. Now, of course, these are just the whatever.
Biggest hits.
But this is like for real.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, they both got it.
Yeah. That's called unhorsing.
It's nice that you know the terms.
Well, I've been invested in this show. There's only one
Oh,
season.
they hit that thing on their shoulder.
Yeah, there's a guard on their shoulder. I'll get to that in a second. So
Back in
yes.
the day, they had to cut their heads off, right? Was that jousting?
I don't know.
Jousting was just like this, but there was no. You could aim for anything you wanted.
Yeah, it was.
Could cut their
It
head
was
off.
more of a. I kind of looked it up. It was more of a sport than it was like trying to kill somebody.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the goal was to knock them off their horse, but not necessarily kill them. Although it happened, I know. So anyway, so these guys are for real. The armor is 80 pounds, and that big gold thing on his shoulder, that's the target that they're aiming for. But of course, you don't always hit the target. Sometimes you get hit in the head. And as you can imagine, you can't get on a horse real easy if the whole thing is metal. So there's like spots where there's joints and whatever. And a couple guys got nailed in the crotch, and it's intense.
That's why I didn't.
And that's why women live longer than men.
I think that I would not sign up for that.
No, and these guys are bull riders,
In
and
any sense, in any age group, I would not sign up.
no, not at all. And there's a bunch of them that do theatrical jousting. You know, at the Renaissance fairs and they have those, restaurants, medieval restaurants where they do that. But that's all choreographed, and they fall off, and it's padded ground. These guys are getting knocked off. I mean, 11-foot lance, 80 pounds of armor.
How heavy is the lance?
I don't know, but it's 11 foot long and an inch and a half
heavy.
thick.
Yeah.
So it can't, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds, but it's 11 foot, right? So.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm totally impressed by these guys. They're stupid, but I'm totally impressed.
I concur.
Yeah.
I concur.
And then, and I don't know if it's still going, but there was, this show was like 10, 11, 12 years ago. And there's a league that's like travels around. They go to fairs and whatever. So I found another video of not the TV show where they have the nice shiny armor and protection because of all the liability. These guys are going to a fair, and they got like trash cans taped to their leg, wearing blue jeans underneath, whatever. And it's like, and they're doing this for real. It's like, Jesus.
What's wrong with these people?
No.
The pay can't be that good.
Well,
really?
No, it can't possibly be. The TV show, the winner got $100,000.
$1,000.
$100,000.
100. Okay.
But nobody else got anything. Well, I don't know if they got a fee, but nobody won a
I
prize.
think you're wrong. Some of them got busted up teeth.
Yeah.
Well,
Bruises.
like I said, a couple guys got hit in the crotch, and that's all the detail I'll go into. But it was not nice.
No, that's going to leave a mark.
Forever, forever mark.
Forever.
So anyway, that's why women live longer than men.
That's true. I wonder if any women do it.
Is there a women's league? Women's jousting?
The one clip I watched of the real thing, not the TV show, had a woman in armor.
Wow.
I did not see her actually ride, but I'm sure she did. So I'm still thinking it's a male dominated
Yeah, I'm
adventure.
gonna guess.
She was waiting
We're
for the
smarter
other
than
one.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What people will do.
That would be on ESPN, the Ocho, sometime
Ocho.
late at
The
night.
old Ocho. Now
Is that
I've got the
only on at
hiccups.
night?
I don't know.
Oh. I've never even heard of that, the Ocho.
You haven't?
No.
It's a real thing.
Is it just weird sports? Is that what it's?
So the one you saw the other day, Paula sent a clip from a movie of a pillow fight.
The World Pillow Fight Championship was on the Ocho the other night. It really did happen.
That's insane. That probably hurts too.
Two guys. Oh, I don't think it hurt.
You don't think?
No. You just got points if you hit him in the head, and you might have got half a point if you hit him in the leg. You could block, but you couldn't push the guy. It was really dumb.
And he
really
watched
dumb.
the whole
And he watched it.
He watched the whole thing.
The Ocho just comes on. It's not. You got to catch it.
Yeah. It's like on ESPN 2, they have a 2-hour block.
Yeah,
That's the
they
Ocho
do.
or whatever.
Interesting.
You're not missing much. Greta,
I
at
don't
all.
know.
This tablecloth looks like it's been through hell. What happened here?
Well, we had the peanut butter.
was that the
peanut butter
things?
bars?
Peanut butter bars on it.
Yeah. I'm not real good at tidying up the studio.
Usually it looks like somebody comes in and brushes it off every day.
Yeah, well, we haven't done that in a couple days.
Just paying attention.
It's
That's all I'm doing.
remnants of the peanut butter bars, which were very good.
Do you have any hellos up there that we haven't said yet?
I think we got most of them. My mom, Cindy, Denise. I think we got Jeff. I think we got most of them.
I've got the hiccups.
It's all right. So I think
Hold your breath.
we got most of them. Here's a thing for you, Tim.
Okay.
Are you a whiskey drinker?
Am I a what?
A whiskey drinker?
I am.
Bushmills, the world's oldest licensed whiskey distillery, released a limited edition 46-year-old whiskey. And they only made 300 bottles.
Okay.
And you want to guess how much a bottle cost?
1,000.
At least.
$300.
for a 46-year-old bottle of Bushmills whiskey.
I don't know anything about Bushnells.
$12,500.
12,000.
12,000?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
I'd have to get a taste of it.
So they
before I
well,
spent that.
so funny you should say that because you can get a shot. There's some places in New York City that bought a bottle and now they're selling it as shots. $2,980 for a shot,
It's a hell of a tip.
Jeez.
and that's before tax.
And they want
Ticks,
20% on that too,
Yep,
don't they?
that's before tax and tip. So
Jeez.
you're looking at a cool $3,000 bill plus.
I would enjoy the heck out of that.
I wonder
Would
if
you?
It's even good.
And I wouldn't share it either. So it'd be much like my salsa.
Well,
$12,000 bottle of salsa.
salsa.
Not sharing.
Is there anything? I mean, assuming you had the money, right? I mean, you'd have to have throwaway money to do something like that. But assuming you had the money, food, drink, is there anything you would spend that kind of money on for a one thing?
I would find it really, really difficult.
Yeah.
Even if I
That's a
had
lot.
$1
Yeah.
billion, I wouldn't think I'll just have this shot for $3,000.
Right? Yeah. I mean, even the best steak in the world. I mean, I'd pay. I fortunately haven't, but you get the best steak and the best chef, and you might throw out a couple $100, right? But
I have done. I've had
Yeah.
a Wagyu steak before.
Yeah.
Really honking good,
Yeah.
by the way.
but
Really good.
But more than a couple $100 is like,
It
Yeah.
wasn't worth it. I mean, I enjoyed it, but
Right.
it wasn't, when I was done, I thought, well, I don't have to do that again.
right.
That was like when I had caviar.
I have not had that.
I
It's
mean,
good. It's not expensive enough for me to get it every time.
Right.
But I mean,
So I love seafood, but
it's fine.
I believe you. I don't know if I could eat it.
it's kind of weird.
$12,500 or $3,000 shot of
That's
whiskey.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'd just look at it from afar.
Looks nice. Better be a nice bottle.
I wonder how many people drink it.
Well, they only made
There
300
would be-
bottles.
There would
so.
be a lot of people in New York that would probably do that.
Yeah, they said, I think I saw in here, I didn't write it, put it down here, but I think they said a few people have done it.
It would be cheaper to buy the bottle. Just spend an extra.
It would be.
Just spend an extra.
Yeah, if you can
whatever
afford that,
$9,000 and
Yep.
have the whole bottle instead of 4 shots.
Yeah. Well, 12 shots apparently in a bottle.
Is that
12?
really old whiskey?
I don't know.
I don't know.
46 years old. I don't.
It doesn't
I don't
really
know.
sound that old to me, but maybe.
Probably is. I don't know. I will drink 18-year-old scotch.
Would you pay $3,000 for it?
I paid more than I probably should have.
Right.
I'll spend a couple $100 on a bottle of scotch.
Yeah.
Not all the time,
Right.
but I have.
Anyway,
And I don't share that either.
I'm sure not.
mine.
You don't mix that
I'll
with
let
Coke.
Patty have
You
some.
don't mix that with Coke.
That does
and-
not get anything. Just a splash of water. Ah, it's good.
I'll have a $200 shot of whiskey and a Diet Coke. Nope. With
The
some
bartender
ice.
would not let that happen. I would have to pay. All right, we better take our first break. Yes, Peter?
Yes.
Be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back. It's Thursday. We're almost to Friday. What did I call this last week?
Thursday Eve. Or no.
Friday Eve.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday Eve.
Friday
day.
Eve.
So happy that.
So I keep saying I'm not going to do this because Ray keeps commenting on Facebook, and
Ray, get over here to
I try
YouTube.
not to look at it, but I do have to. So 46 years ago, 1979, which doesn't seem like that long ago.
That seems kind of...
What were you guys up to?
Suddenly
1979.
I feel old.
I know, kidding. And he says it's the same year that Sony released the Walkman.
Oh,
Ray.
I guess seemed like a long time ago. Now that you put it that way.
Yeah.
The Walkman.
Should be nice if you came over, Ray. Let's see. You have some good stories here. The people that are getting electrocuted. Did you read that one?
I read them all at one point in time. We've had these sitting here for a minute.
We
so-
have. I thought it's time to. We need some new material here.
What are we in
We never
here?
get to it.
Yeah, I know. So
The least competent criminals. They an unidentified man, probably because they can't figure out who he is, from Philadelphia, was electrocuted and suffered third-degree burns as he tried to steal copper wiring, apparently from a transformer box. So not the brightest.
so you don't try not to start with that.
Good Lord. He knocked power out to 1,500 homes and businesses, and the victims in critical condition with burns to his face, neck, shoulders, chest, arms, and hands. Copper's not really worth that much anymore. I don't know what he was thinking, but
Probably not
apparently
worth dying for.
he
No.
got the idea from the other guy that that actually caught fire doing the same thing. I'm
gonna try that.
He didn't know what he was doing. I know how to do this.
And theme of the day: women live longer than men.
That is exactly it.
Jeez, keep your hands out of that. That's just crazy. And I also like the other one, but I'll let anybody else tell a story. Like the other one
I don't
about the
have
guys
that
that were
sheet.
out that stopped at an intersection.
Well, go ahead. You got it. You're going now.
All right.
Oh, I do have it.
Oh, where is it? 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 Where is it?
Here, I got a different one that's not on that.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Memphis, Tennessee, March 10th, 5 men were taken into custody. Boy, they must have serious rules down there. They emerged from their car at a busy intersection and started twerking.
It started twerking.
WKRC TV reported 4 of them danced around the vehicle while the 5th danced on his hood. Police said each was charged with
Get it.
obstruction of a highway. They were all released on their own recognizance, except one was fined $2,100 because he had an outstanding warrant.
Right.
Whoops.
That's just something I wouldn't want to see. 5 guys out twerking.
Twerking in the
That'd
middle
be
of the road.
hilarious.
It's like, dude, I got places to go.
I wouldn't give him a ticket. I'd just say, get back in the car.
Just go. Just go.
No better than that.
Just go.
Just go.
Just keep moving. So Rihanna Evans, somewhere in England, pleaded guilty to sending a series of nefarious selfies to her boyfriend's ex-partner.
Oh,
Yeah, the BBC reported. In the first inappropriate video, Evans proceeds to pass gas by placing the camera on her bottom and passing the gas. Prosecutor said she followed the first video with several more to Deborah Parenthic in December and January. Her face smiling at the camera. She was smirking throughout. Found it hilarious, but the victim didn't.
victim.
The victim. Evans will be subject to a 2-year restraining order in order to pay £100 compensation for farting on video and
Wow,
sending
don't do it, people.
sending it to her ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend.
Apparently, she didn't like her. She didn't like
Yeah,
the new girlfriend so much.
I got to tell you, I think that's kind of funny.
That is funny.
I don't know. That's not horrible.
There's worse things you could do.
Definitely worse things.
It reminds me, you see the videos of the people that'll go like to, I don't know, Walmart or Kmart and grab one of those phones and do the same thing.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've said it once. We've said it 100 times. There's just something funny about farting.
There's just the farts are just funny.
We don't do it on this show, as far as I know.
Yeah. There's another video, speaking of a Walmart, where 4 guys in, I think it was Louisiana, took their horses and just rode into Walmart.
Oh.
We're riding around Walmart. They got in trouble for that. That's not allowed.
Was there a sign posted?
No horses
no
allowed?
horses
There
allowed.
is
I don't know.
now.
There is
now. There's a
now.
large
All
sign.
it takes is 4 guys to come in with a horse to make
Yep.
that happen.
And then you walk into that Walmart, see that, and you go, there is definitely someone riding horses in here.
Yes, for sure. Now you know where that sign came
I was going to bring my horse, but no, I'm
Can't.
not, I can't.
Tie him up outside.
Horses must be left at the door.
Exactly.
7:40, Peter. Let's take a break.
Let's do it.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, and welcome back to Thursday's Morning Breath. Man, that's good.
I don't know what that was. It wasn't a breath.
That was great audio quality, by the way.
Peter rips the headphones off his head.
What was going on with was the things going crazy? Do you have
Oh, yeah.
those things? Yeah. Here, I have a question for you and everybody. So, one of my kids is looking to take a family vacation. Mm-hmm. They want to go somewhere to a beach. Mm-hmm. Where do you think they should go?
Well, if you go to Destin and you ask for certain drinks they don't have, you get free tequila shots.
There you go. That's true.
I recommend there.
Their daughter is not of age, so
Oh.
I'm not sure that will be an appropriate stop. But I think there's lots of places to go. I recommended they go to Puerto Rico.
Well, I was just in Cayman. That was a nice white sand beach in Cayman.
There we go.
I only spent a couple hours there.
I just saw something about Puerto Rico. I think they had like a blackout or something. So maybe don't
Yeah,
go there.
their power system is a little iffy.
I think it was this morning I saw that.
It's a little iffy.
I don't know. Jamaica's fun. I went there. We went there.
To where?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Paula says Gulf Shores.
Gulf Shores.
Gulf
Are they
Shores.
trying to stay in the United States?
Yeah, they didn't sound so thrilled about my idea, so maybe it is the States.
It's a good one.
There's lots of coastal areas. Plenty. So I like all of those ideas. Keep them coming, and then I'll just start
Make a
throwing
list for
ideas
them.
at 'em.
I've heard Myrtle Beach is very nice.
Yeah. Is that North Carolina? South
North-
Carolina?
I think so, yeah.
South Carolina.
Yeah, right there, Paula says Myrtle Beach too.
There we go.
at
Myrtle
that.
Beach is the winner so far.
They 2 votes to 1 each.
It's a distant cousin to Turtle Beach. Myrtle Beach. Okay, we need to get set for the day.
Let's get set for the day. It is Thursday, Friday Eve. Something. April 17th.
just rolls off your tongue.
Yeah, really nicely.
Very easily.
I tried to say it fast. It still didn't
Thursday,
really help
Friday.
it that much. Thursday, Friday Eve. It is the 17th day of April. This is episode 294.
It's also.
Ooh, we're almost
wife
at
and I's-
300. Sorry.
It's my anniversary.
Well,
Happy
happy
anniversary.
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 21 years.
There
That's
you go.
awesome.
That is cool. Happy
She's
anniversary.
letting me golf. I'm not even going to see her till 4:30 today.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you
So
said
nice,
this.
Patty.
You
She
said
probably enjoys that.
Well, I think she's gonna be, I think she'll be all right.
Yeah.
you said you cleared this weeks ago.
Oh,
though.
months ago.
Months ago.
I brought it up.
Yeah. Time 7:46 a.m. The temperature right now in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington is 58 degrees, which is not too bad to start your day. But it's going to be windy today. Go figure that.
Tired of the wind.
South winds 20 miles an hour. The whole thing cloudy. Chance of some storms, but it looks like that's kind of diminished from what they were talking about before. High of 72.
We could use a rain. Really.
I know. Well, and I think Sunday it's like rain all day Sunday.
That's a good rain day event would be all right.
Yep. It kind of dampens some Easter egg hunts, but
True.
other than that, low of 62. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Maharishi School receives award for most successful school at the State Science Fair. Dessert Theater showcases student talent, family pride, and musical excellence.
Did you know that today is National High Five Day?
I did it.
That's right in between cameras. I don't know. Did you get that, Peter?
I try to get both sides.
Okay.
Yes.
Just had hands, touching hands,
Just hands touching
reaching
hands.
out.
Touching you. I don't know the next word.
Keep going. This is good now.
Sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba.
It all started with National High Five Day.
Yeah, and Sweet Caroline broke out in the middle of today's headlines. We didn't anticipate that happening. And that's a wrap on the 2025 Farm to Film Fest. Sports, all of the teams, girls and boys, Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, Washington, golf, tennis, track, all of them are in action tonight. There's too many to list. I was gonna, but then I didn't. But I do want to call their attention.
National Cheese Ball Day?
Also National Cheese Ball Day. That's a good day.
Is that like fried cheese balls or like Cheeto cheese
Any
balls?
kind of cheese ball.
Any cheese ball.
Just pick a
I'll get
cheese
some
ball.
cheese
It's
balls.
that day.
Okay.
Get a craft single and roll it into a ball. Doesn't matter.
Hey.
I've never thought about
Oh.
that. Never once thought about it. But
I had neither till right now. It just came to me. So
I'd do it.
I can see that. I can see with Velveeta, but I didn't think about doing it with a single.
just take two. Why not?
Put some bacon in between it,
Cindy,
And a pickle.
and then we fry it.
and then we fry it.
What do you think about that, Cindy?
I'm in. I'm in. Cheese and bacon.
She's gonna make some cheese bacon balls with.
I just listened to. I've listened to these different podcasts as I mentioned, but there's a guy on the other day. He says he doesn't like bacon. It's like, who doesn't like bacon?
Ooh.
I would not listen to that.
I
podcast
know.
any longer.
He says he's kind of a fan of turkey bacon, but he
I
doesn't
do
like
like turkey
bacon.
bacon.
I'm not saying anything wrong. Turkey bacon, well, I kind of am. But anyway, whatever. To each their own.
Yeah.
But how do you not like bacon? And he's not he's a meat eater. He just doesn't like bacon. Anyway.
They live longer than women, apparently.
Boys soccer.
You've lost your place.
Boys soccer tonight. Washington takes on Fairfield in Washington, and you can watch it right here live on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Sweet.
Yes.
As long as we play more than a half,
And hopefully they play more than a half.
that'll be good.
So
I'm going to my granddaughter's first track meet. Patty, that's where we're rendezvousing there.
nice.
Nice.
Well, you got a big anniversary plan.
Big day.
Golf and
Golf and
grandkids track meet.
Golf and track, and hopefully we got enough energy to go out to dinner somewhere.
There you go. Yeah, you can go to Uncle Neff's, get some cheese balls.
Yep.
Buy one get one free, maybe.
Maybe. Well,
They
that's
should
true.
do a little deal.
You never know.
You got to bring it up.
This day in history, on this day in 1964, the Ford Mustang is officially unveiled by Henry Ford II at the World's Fair in Flushing Meadows, New York. The same day, the new car also debuted in Ford showrooms across America and sold almost 22,000, almost immediately.
Wow.
So,
You know
Greta.
what would have been really interesting? How much it cost.
Yeah, my dad told me he bought a 1968 Chevelle SS Super Sport right off the lot, $3,500.
Good
in 1968.
Jeez.
That was a lot of money back then.
Yeah, $3,500.
You could buy 10 of those.
Yes.
today and still not.
Yeah,
Still not, and that's a Prius.
exactly. Greta, random joke, random quote, or random fact.
Let's do a quote.
Random quote. There are 3 kinds of men. The one that learns by reading, the few who learn by observation, and the rest of them have to pee on the electric fence and find out for themselves.
And that's why women live longer than men.
Or Full Metal Joust.
Will,
that to
That was
the list.
fitting for today.
so says Will Rogers.
We have today's takeaway. Peter, SBP.
My takeaway is that
He's always so thoughtful. I love this about Peter.
I have such elegance with my words. That you shouldn't work in the middle of the intersection,
Especially,
if you have an outstanding warrant.
Yes.
especially with an
If you
outstanding-
don't,
Especially.
it's free game.
Yeah.
It's free
Correct.
game.
It's fine. Just, you're going to go to jail for a moment.
Exactly.
Greta, did you have a takeaway?
I have 2. I cannot leave my house at 7:08 a.m. and get here on time.
Now you know.
Now I know.
7:07, you make it.
Yes.
7:08, you don't.
Do not make it. And also, that I learned a little about whiskey. That 47 years is very old for whiskey.
Very old.
Yep.
My takeaway is the obvious one. There's a reason why women live longer than men.
For sure.
For sure.
I know that's kind of a cop out. We've talked about the whole show, but it's just it can't be
We
passed
can't be
up.
stressed enough.
We can't be stressed enough.
That's
Men do dumb things.
My takeaway is actually a carryover from yesterday's show. Even though I wasn't here, I did watch it, and I've learned that in the event that I am bleeding profusely, do not look for Peter to take me anywhere to a hospital. Because likely he wouldn't find his
lived-
car keys or
He's fine.
he's fine.
He's doing just fine.
Yeah. I think it scarred him more than you know.
He's still talking about it years later.
Nah.
So I will rely on Boss Man Matt or Glorious Greta to
I
get
got
me
you.
to the hospital. So there was my takeaway. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, because we like to wake up, laugh, and go to work or do whatever we got to do. And how about that?
You got it.
That was kind of good. I'm proud of me.
You got it.
I did
We're
it
proud
right.
of you too.
Jeez, after all these years. 294. Huh?
294.
That's a good number.
Like Greta said, we're rolling up on
Almost
300 pretty
300.
quick. And next Friday, a week from tomorrow, should be 300.
We should go bowling. See if we can bowl. 300.
Okay.
Show
I was
at
gonna
the
say,
bowling
where'd
alley.
that come from? But now I get you.
I feel like.
I don't think they have lanes anymore, though, do they?
They've got 1 or 2 still, I think.
Nope, they're gone.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
oh,
I
I
think
thought they
they're
took them
gone,
out?
yeah.
Okay, I know they left a couple for the high school team, but I guess not anymore.
Yeah, they're removed. High school team goes out. I don't know where they go.
On the road.
Good question.
Thank you all for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow, God willing. All the equipment makes it back from the soccer game.
God willing and the creek don't rise. We're okay.
Have a great Thursday. Ahoy.